Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Ground ball right side. Edman whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Edman. Over to first. Great pick. Here comes Christian Yelich. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
The 0-2. On the ground right side. Edman slings the first. And it's a 1-2. Back now at Fenway. Here's Mookie now. Pinch hitter coming on, Ken Griffey Jr.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Jr. hauls it in, and there's one away. Yordan Alvarez digs in now. That one lifted to left. Jenkins gets under it, brings it in, and there's two down. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Inside. And that's ball one.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And he's out on the tag. Misplay doesn't. We're at the top of the eighth. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Ohtani back to work. And fouled off. And that one fouled off. And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber. In the air, left field. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 in this one. Mason Miller gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one in triple digits.
Yeah, you can see he just kind of stabbed at that one instead of just keeping his hands soft and absorbing the baseball with the bat.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. Jenkins swings through it for strike one. Swing and a drive deep right field. Crow Armstrong going back. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Hoskins. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Out number 3. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one missed. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Ball one there. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive to short and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Makes the catch, and the inning is over. Back inside Fenway Park. Now at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. Righty reliever out of the pen, David Robertson.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Hauls it in after a long run. One up, one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Dalton rushing. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it across to first, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 9th. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that one upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. 1 for 2. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Here's the throw. Makes it to second. The winning run's in scoring position with 1 gone.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open.
Here's the tag, and he's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That one to first. The tag, and he's out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. We're in extras here, and here is Ozzie Albies. Late with the swing there.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Up steps on the bag for 1. Save! In comes the run from second. On the board first, it's 1-0. Line drive. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of the 10th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Down and in, moved his feet.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's a 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Corey Seager. And that's too high.
Ball.
Hard hit, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The run comes in to score from second, and now they trail by one.
Big RBI for him right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
No ball.
Winning run
2
on
strikes.
base at first, no outs.
1-2.
So a change being made at first base. Pinch running here, Francisco Lindor. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. He's under it. Makes the catch, one down. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that one is inside ball one. One down, winning run on first. On the ground, 2 ball. The flip to second, and that's 2. Back here in Boston, now Ketel Marte. Robertson back to work. Out to short, Lindor. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Oh, yeah.
Jenkins swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Emmanuel Clase on to pitch here.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
With the go-ahead run at third here in extra innings. And that chance handled. Lindor, that's 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter. Tommy Edman now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That one way inside.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
And it's strike 2. And he lays one down the left side. Grabs it barehanded. The throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
Muncy in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling at all.
Swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Now a long throw to first. The winning run crosses the plate, and they walk it off. And your final score. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And we are underway. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gets to it on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And now Manny Ramirez. And there's the strike. Valenzuela goes 5 feet 11 inches, only 20 years old. And he's a native of Mexico. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. And that skips into dirt. 1 out, bases empty. In the dirt.
2-2.
And the count's even at 2. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Trout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. 2 outs, bases empty. They say you win.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one inside. And that's ball 3. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And he lays down a bunt. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Here's Shohei Ohtani. In the dirt, but kept close. Throw to second, into center field. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
No balls, 1 strike.
2 on, 1 out. Goldie. Witt for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. Back here at Fenway Park. Second inning set to go. And the batter now, Mike Napoli. Fouled off down the right side.
That's a ball. That's down.
Next offering is downstairs.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Check swing, and he went. Well, the count now even
2
up.
balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Pitches in the dirt, and that is ball 1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swings and misses, and 1 down below the zone.
1 and 2's the count.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2 and 2.
2-2.
On the ground to third, and foul ball. No score here in the second. Pitch in the dirt. Counts full, 3 and 2. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Crow Armstrong going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch, and it just misses. Bregman takes downstairs. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss.
3-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Full count.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it's off the green monster.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Jose Bautista in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch is outside. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it. So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Paul Goldschmidt stands in now, looks at that one inside.
1-0. 2-0.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. In for a strike, and a count 2-1.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
That's foul.
Bregman, the lead runner, out at second. Bautista on at first with 2 down. And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. 3rd out. Back here at Fenway, bottom half of inning number 2, and now the DH, Corey Seager. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's Christian Walker. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. And here comes Tommy Edman. And a bunt towards third. And that goes foul. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Throw to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Now here is Whit Merrifield. First pitch just misses. Cut on and lifted in the air. And it stays fair. Back to the top of the lineup. And now it's going to be Bobby Witt Jr. Tap foul at the plate. Fouled off. He was late.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now the number 2 hitter, Manny Ramirez. Fouled off left side. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Merrifield leads off first with 1 away. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2.
In the dirt. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now batting, Mike Trout. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
One and two.
Swings over the top of that one. On to first, and now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now it's going to be Mike Napoli. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Here comes Max Muncy. Burns back to work. Just missed.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Ball. 2-1.
Just off the inside edge.
3-1.
And that's through there for a strike. Full count now.
Count's full.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit, Jason Varitek. Foul ball there. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. battling here as he fouls it away. Ramirez on the move towards the line. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So the batting order turns over. And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Called strike right there. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And he's out on the tag. Inning over. Start of the 4th. Now here is Jorge Soler. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The changeup missing, and the count is 1-1.
Well, these players just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
To first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And now it's Alex Bregman.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
First pitch misses. Bregman in his 9th season, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that's in the dirt.
2-1.
Next offering is
low. That's
in the dirt.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swung on, belted. Alvarez going back on it. And this one's off the billboards. Home run. He sends it out of here. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. And next is the designated hitter, Jose Bautista. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Headed towards the corner. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
There's a swing and a drive. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. They go back to back. And they add a run. It's 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Sean Jelly taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
Got him swinging. 2 down, base is empty. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The other way. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. They get the out, and that'll do it. Back in Boston, bottom of the 4th. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. First pitch misses.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Just missed. Goldie. And he takes it himself for the out.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and put it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Frankie Lindor. He's 0 for 1. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back here in Boston, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one ripped. That's back there. And it bangs off the monster. The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double. So digging in, Manny Ramirez. And the first offering is not close. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Ohtani makes a nice running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Trout at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are 2 gone. And now Mike Napoli 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, great stop in the dirt. He picks it, and that's a great play. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Corey Seager. And that one wrapped foul.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Merrifield the first in time. Seager is gone quickly. So up next, Christian Walker. Witt pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in Boston, and now the right fielder, Jorge Soler. Jelly back to work. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one.
0-2.
Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way. Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Hagen Smith.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani in his 8th season, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Japan. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. I wouldn't throw him another breaking
2-2.
ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. Yordan Alvarez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. This one high in the air to left center. Raines makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, and on the hill in this one, Satchel Paige. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Swing and a ground ball. Edmonds slings to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Next to hit, Tim Raines. Hit in the air left field. Alvarez hauls it in, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Juan Soto at the plate now. That's ball 1. And another ball. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. That's towards center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Top of the second. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's downstairs and outside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Check swing. Went around. And it's 2-1 now. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2-2's the count.
Well struck right field. That one's deep. It's off the top of the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Corey Seager now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Up with it, fires the first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Westburg, the next to hit. Bunting for a hit. De La Cruz. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Christian Walker will hit next. In the dirt. Now throw to first, but back easily. Runner on the go. Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Relay to second. The tag out. But they do get a run. Tommy Edman at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first.
He's out.
In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. High fly ball right field. Ohtani under it. And it's caught for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Tried to check his swing there. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Alvarez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So 2 down now, and here is Walker Jenkins. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. And first offering is fouled off. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to
0-2.
commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Throw to first, and he beats it with room to spare.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Crow Armstrong, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. In the dirt, but kept close. Caught in a rundown now. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Slow roller up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And they get Ohtani for the out. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
1-0.
2 outs. And foul ball. Not close with that one. 2-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
Back here in Baltimore. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And that one is in the dirt. 1-1. That's inside.
2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now it's even up. Albies aboard here at first with nobody out. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Satchel comes to the plate. That one misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cut on and missed. And it's back now at Oriole Park. New inning getting started. And now Francisco Lindor. Hard hit to third. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Seager measures 6 feet 4 inches. 30 years old now. A former first-round pick. Here's the tag, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Jordan Westburg. And a swing and a miss there. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then,
he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom four, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. This one lifted in the air, left field. Alvarez makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Juan Soto. Fly to center his first time. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Hard hit, right side. They get the out on Soto. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Flied to right his first time. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Crow Armstrong moves after it, and that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now the first baseman, Christian Walker. Smith back to work. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
It's 0-1.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Digging in, Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off.
That's a ball. 1-1.
And that skips in the dirt. And a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Raines makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Jason Varitek. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Ground ball left side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Kyle Tucker. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Alvarez makes the catch, and there's one gone. Walker Jenkins getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 0-2 now. And a base hit into right. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Satchel checks on the runner, and he's back in safely. Satchel kicks and delivers. Into center and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jason Varitek. And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground to second, might be 2. Spin throw, that's 1. To Walker, and that's 2. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Leading off, Pete Crow Armstrong. And he swings through that one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And he chases that one. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Shohei Ohtani. Digs in now.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that one. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Swings through that.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Gets down, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock.
Safe at second. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Davis, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just a...
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Varitek collects, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Christian Campbell.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
0-2.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Crow Armstrong should have it. 1 away. Here's the 3rd baseman, Elly De La Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Page keeping an eye on him.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run.
Oh, that got him.
fastball high and tight right there. A scary combo. I'll tell you what, everyone in the stadium looked like they felt like they needed to jump out of the way. I know I moved.
Soto in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Double play ball to second. There's one.
That's it out.
Double play. They can't seem to break through. Back here in Baltimore, here comes Corey Seager. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Davis, the tall lefty, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a splitter, and he works in a slider. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. So digging in, Jordan Westburg. And he was nowhere near that one for strike one.
No balls. 1 strike. 1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Walker stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. And that's in the dirt.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a curve is down and in. Fly ball to right. Soto makes the play, and that is that. Back now at Oriole Park, and now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Check swing in the first pitch. Appeal down to first. He did not go around. The 1-0 from Satchel. And that one missing low.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And another ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Kyle Tucker. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your...
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with help.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. The throw. Tag, and he's out. And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-1.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's the catcher to hit, Jason Varitek. Swinging a foul straight back. Ripped to right. And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. And now the shortstop, Christian Campbell. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Ohtani pulls that one down, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. And that's down and away.
1-0.
And another ball. That one's in there. 2-1 now.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Fought off foul. Throw over to first. Edman dives back in safely. That misses.
That's a ball.
And it's a ball and a strike. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Run around the move. This one in the dirt. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next to hit, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That misses. Ball. Now 2 balls and a strike. And it's strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Out to short, Campbell. Zips it across, and they get Ohtani. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. Page back to work. And that misses.
That's the ball.
Ball 1.
1-0.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
At the plate, Tim Raines. And look out. That one almost got him. Ellie looking to steal. Ball outside. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That one off the mark. And that's ball 3.
Would love to see him get the green light, even with the 3-0 count right here. Let's see if he can create some magic.
To second, and that's not it. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Really? Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one popped in the air left field. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go.
Ball,
There's a
strike.
ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Raines stands at second with 2 gone. That misses the zone. And a count 2-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Walker makes the play, and that will end the inning. Back here in Baltimore, here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. And that skips in the dirt. That one not close. Now 2-0. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
That's up. That's a
I almost
ball.
feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Full count.
And Air Yordan is grounded by the K. Here's Francisco Lindor. Misses off the plate. 1-0. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Lindor swings through that one.
1-1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Seager stands in now. That one drilled left field. That's back. And that'll do it.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at